once we get started. So now we're live. So then where do you view the link? Under this link thing, you'll see this is your YouTube page, and then this is the embed code, and this is what you could put if you know how to do it, you can put it in on your alumni page, or you can have, Shane could help you with that, or
okay, so you use the embed code to put it on like a website, but then the YouTube page link is what you would like email out to people. Or
either way, like if you want to like put a big blurb with it, what that does is, you've seen it, the embed code is going to embed the player into your website. So you may want to push forward that, but yeah, you could also push forward the YouTube page. So what that would look like, the YouTube page, would be, let's see, make another thing, and so I can take that link, and now we're live. So, and I have it muted because it will echo really bad, but the embed code is going to embed the. There's a little bit of a delay there, obviously. Website. So you may want to push forward that, but yeah. So then, yeah, this is the page. They will either be, this window will either be embedded on your website. Of course, they always have the option to go to the web page and stuff like that. You can actually, if you go to the live control room here, there's actually, you can enable like a chat. I believe chat has already been enabled. So people can, if they have questions, you can like moderate questions through it. There's just, all kinds of different stuff that you can do. Let's see. That's the about that one. There it is. So, wait, I'm right on.
So the delay, that could cause some issue with like answering questions. Right?
Well, the only delay is on the playback of the thing. So, but if you have people coming in, like Dale, there's no delay on the Hangouts page. That's all real time. So like, depending on
it's just if you're doing it
from here, there's going to be a. So depending on the thing, I think most people would just probably want to come in and watch it live. But if given, you could give them the option of being like, hey, if you want to come in and ask a question, they would have to have a Google account, which I think most people do. But you just say, sign in, or I can invite you. You would have to invite them via with their email, just the way I did Dale. I just added him. So if you know their Google stuff, then you can invite them, and then they could ask a question live. So they may be someplace else, and they're watching the thing, and then you can kind of monitor and be like, okay.
So they have to have a Google account.
Yeah. Or, well, the other option is too, if they just have chat, then you can enable chat, and then from here, yes, and there would be a little bit of a delay, but yeah, it would still be, if somebody wanted to chat in a response and be like, I wanted to ask a question about so-and-so, and then you can be like, hey, we had a question from a viewer online about this and this,
Yeah, and with most webinars, they usually take questions for a while and then they answer questions.
So the chat feature on here, they don't have to have a Google account.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is that feature at?
Let's see. I think. There's a couple of different ways to do it. Oops. So here's the group chat. So, and this would just be a way to chat individually to people in the Hangout. But if you're on the Google page, so I don't know if I set this up for chat. Let's see info settings. Enable live chat. That is enabled. Dale, can you hop in on your computer? I'm going to send you the link to this one because I don't. It's like since I'm moderating, I don't think I can actually see the chat. Let's see. Oh, it said comments disabled. So I'm just going to send this to Dale. Have him pop in on it. Should have a link in your thing. See if you can post comments. Oh, there it is. So your chat bar is there. Okay, so I do have it. So I can be like, feel free to ask questions.
That's where you have to add people through their Google account.
Well, no, they should be able to add themselves. So they should just be able to go in and you won't actually have to add them here. Now, if you want to chat through the Hangouts, then actually, I believe they can. If you have it public, they could be able to search for it and find and request that you add them as a moderator. But I would, there's so many different Hangouts. It'd be just make more sense to send them an email link to, if you wanted to have them.
So it sounds like the Hangouts page, the other page with the chat bar on the side would be the easiest. Is that right? Yeah, I just want something where people that are viewing the video right then and there can just start.
Actually, I think
questions.
This would be the easiest right here because they can just
they don't have to log in. All they have to do is go to your YouTube page and they can see it all.
And
then you don't have a ton of people in the Hangout either.
So I've got this backwards. This is the one where anybody can just type a question without being added
or anything like that.
And because yours was public one, I was in it before you even emailed me the link because I had your YouTube page. So I just clicked on your YouTube page, saw the live event, clicked on.
Okay, cool. So right here. So this live YouTube event page. And it's just to the right of here.
Okay.
That's
and
where
then I would
chat.
suggest just sticking with the YouTube because then you don't have people chatting in multiple places. I don't know that the Hangout and the YouTube chat are in the same location. Are they, Lyle?
No. Yeah, and those would show up in a different. This is more just to kind of coordinate between your people. So this would be really like, maybe you had like somebody from, they're out of the country or whatever, and they wanted to come in and talk about something they experienced, then you could do that. And then you kind of coordinate between things as you do the Hangout. This is going to be kind of the public face of all that. So, this, kind of thinking.
I guess I could have both windows up. I have dual monitors, so I can maybe have the live one up and then the delayed one here.
You can just, kind of split screen them like this, and then, you can be watching. So, Dale had a question about, ions. And then, you can be reading the questions and be like, okay, we just got a question about this. Could you please speak to that? You know what I mean? So then the other thing too was, like how to kind of moderate that or whatever, or, like if you wanted to have, like I said, you can introduce the event live and then just push the camera on the speaker and say, hey, this is actually being streamed. That's one way to do it. This is being streamed for the web, and so we just want to introduce it, and just have it like that. Or you can actually have, like I said, you could have another account like as yourself, and do it over a phone. But you could also go into your office, and say, hey, we're joined here. So there's just tons of different ways to do stuff here. So. But here's where your links are. That's kind of the important thing. That's how we got to this thing. But then this embed code is all you got to do is put that into your HTML on your page, and it will create that just video box. And they'll see this video box, and they're able to. So then you can just send people. You don't have to send them to the YouTube page. You can send them to your web page. and then they can access the video feed there. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think that's probably how we want to do
Yeah.
it. Now, if they click on the link before or after the broadcast is over, what does it do?
It should, after it's over, it should just let you
Oh, it's
watch
a
back
video,
the video.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I guess before is
Before, it's just going to come up. You can put a slate on it, right?
Well,
Just
yeah.
a blank page.
It will actually slate. What you'll see here in this box is it will actually show a kind of a countdown screen until the event. So like if it's like 15 minutes, it's showing people that it'll say the event will begin shortly, and that it says this event will begin shortly, and it will just have a countdown thing. So that's what you would do. You'd stick that box on your website, right? And then even if it's days before the event, it'll be counting down so many days, so many hours, so many minutes before this event. So, so that's what they would see before, And then, like I said, when they are live, let's say, oh, I came in late, I wanted to see what happened, right at the beginning of the event. They can actually scroll this button back, be like, oh, I want to watch the beginning because I came in late, and now we're not live, they're watching the event and catching up, so you can do that in real time.
Okay. Now the thing on the bottom will, I guess that wouldn't interfere with the frame of the video, would it?
Which thing?
Oh, your name, the lower third.
No, you can drop that off.
Oh yeah, you don't, and yeah, that's just totally optional. So yeah, if you you can come back here.
Probably take it off before you show the video.
Yeah, so yeah, you can just turn it off. Okay. So yeah, you can turn it off and on. You can type in different speakers. So if there's a new speaker, you just type it in. Name, title. Just like lower keys. And then hit on. And so yeah, and then it'd be like you wouldn't want to leave that up all the time. So you can if before the talk, if you wanted to go live a few minutes before the talk, you can actually do like a custom overlay and kind of make like a title page. I don't know if I have anything that would be really interesting.
You can just use the Ichabod.
I'll just use the Ichabod, yeah. So then if I wanted to make that full screen. It's not letting me do it. Probably because it's a BMP, bitmap. Let me try the other one. It may not be big enough because it's a real small little image.
Okay, so when you do
but yeah, so then
the image displays, but not the camera, but you can still do like the live.
Well, you would shape it so that it was the right size. Because what you're seeing here,
that's the wrong
because
size.
of his image being the wrong shape.
But yeah, if you do, right now this is if you just Photoshop or whatever you build your graphic in, you can make it the same size, and it would. Let's see if I have anything better. I really don't. So, I wonder, does it let you do a video? No. So yeah, any sort of graphic, you can put a graphic here with the name of, the title of the event and so forth, and just be sitting on that a few minutes before,
Okay. Does that affect like the timing of the video starting?
No, I mean you can control that, so it'd just be something that you would just take off before you went. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. You can start it whenever you wanted to. Okay. Huh. Okay. Well, I think that makes pretty good sense. Yeah, it filled in some blanks and things that I read. So yeah, glad I came over.
And so yeah, and once again, I don't know, they kind of changed this around, but to get to it is creators. You click on your photo and go to Creator Studio. They've kind of buried it. And then Video Manager, live streaming. And then it gets kind of confusing because there's a stream now, but that's like for instant streaming, which it shows that I'm already streaming. You want to go to events. And then this is where you would set up your new live events and so forth. So that's pretty much it.
Okay, well, great. I appreciate your time and showing me all of that.
Yeah.
If I have any questions, I'll give you a holler.
Okay, yeah. And Dale can walk you through Zoom. It's more like
Zoom is going to be like Hangouts was without the integration with YouTube.
It's more kind of like for doing video conferencing. So like if we were to host like a meeting, it's would be more kind of on that end.
And you'll have so if you had many people in it, this is why I would advise you to use Hangouts because of this. It's going to you saw I put a thumbnail of me up when I was conferenced in the file.
Right.
It's going to do that for all of the users you have watching.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think you're going to want to do that.
That's right.
I think you're going to want something clean like this.
Right, because there could be a ton of people coming into this.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So I agree. I think that's what we need to do. So sounds like it's easier anyway. So.
Well, cool. Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Well, thanks, Lyle.
Hey,
Appreciate
sure.
it.
Yeah.
Dale, thank you.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
If you have any questions, let us know. And,
Okay.
But yeah, it's kind of one of those things. If you just get in and play with it, set up a test hangout. Have people in the office jump in and look at it, and you'll get comfortable with it. And then
it's nice to see it with the camera. I don't have a camera yet, so I was trying to kind of go through it without. Obviously, you can't do hardly anything without a camera. But anyway. All right. Well, thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Is Jennifer McGraw down here?
Yeah, she's center hallway, just down, and she'll be second door on the right.
Okay. Thanks, Jennifer. I haven't seen her new digs yet. So. All right, thanks.
Although I don't know if she's in yet.
yeah,
She seems like she works later hours.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
in the afternoon or
does she come in
something.
11 or does she come in at noon?
I think around noon. Yeah,
Something like that.
Okay. Nice to see you again.
I'm gonna take this off the air because.
Did I tell you yesterday about Chuck? Have you heard about Chuck yet?
Chuck Krantz or
Yeah.
Uh,
He resigned